Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be unboxing the new Merit and Tove collaboration. And I'm super excited because this bag is indeed like an olive champagne kind of tone. My favorite color is green, so already you know that I'm like over the moon about this collaboration, and I can't wait to show you this bag. So I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk to you, but basically I placed an order and I bought a set that they have on their website because this order actually ships free with every $100 that you spend, while supplies last, of course. And you can use my affiliate link down in the description box below. I would greatly appreciate it. But I needed to, first of all, restock on my complexion stick, but I needed to get my summer shade. So I'm running out of this one, which is linen. And I'm gonna swatch this in the back of my hand because I want you guys to see the difference in tones in case you use me as a shade reference. I purchased the prep set, which comes with a glow skin serum. It comes with the #1 brush, and you get to pick a foundation stick. And I picked up the one matte lipstick that I have not been able to get, which was Equestrian, which was that brown shade. I feel like I needed to have it in my collection. So that set comes with these 3 items, and then I just purchased the lipstick as an extra to help me reach that $100 threshold to get the bag. However, there are plenty of sets on the Merit website that save you a little bit of money and that are over $100 or $100. They have a limited edition set right now that includes the bag, and you get the serum, a highlighter, a blush, and a lipstick of your choice, and it already comes with the bag. It's called the evening set. So that's something that's not permanent, so which means once they probably sell out of the bag, they will do away with that particular set. Another set that is also new and is limited edition is the summer set. That brings a serum, a lip oil, a bronzer, and a highlighting stick of your choice. So there's definitely lots of sets right now that will help you reach that threshold if you really want the bag, or you can just purchase your items individually. I personally like to purchase in sets because I know I'm saving a little bit of money, and I needed these 3 items for sure. So that's why I went with that. I already prepped my skin with the glow serum, and for those of you who are not familiar with the glow serum, this is what it looks like. It is literally luxury in a bottle like that. I keep this on my vanity because it just looks so gorgeous. But really, let me read some of the ingredients on here. It's a weightless formula that quickly absorbs into the skin. It has 4 types of hyaluronic acid that target multiple layers of skin to lock in hydration for all day moisture. It's got niacinamide that helps brighten the skin and smooth texture. You have caffeine rich cocoa seed extract that stimulates blood flow for an immediate plumping effect. You have Japanese gold thread root that helps soothe the skin and supports a healthy skin barrier over time. This is not gonna clog your pores. On the back of the bottle, it has instructions. You are to shake this before applying. And I have combination to oily skin. So 1 pump for me in the summer is more than enough. In the fall, winter time, I use 2 pumps. And at night, I use 2 to 3 pumps depending on how dry my skin is. However, I can use this alone, which is how I'm using it currently right now. I don't follow up with moisturizer because I don't need it. However, depending on how dry your skin is, follow up with whatever other products you want to use. This plays really well with others, and I have used this with an array of skincare products, and I've never had a problem. I find that this is like a drink of water for my skin. It balances everything out for me, and I really probably will never stop using this because it's that good. And they recently got like a new nozzle mechanism, and so now it doesn't like spray all over the place because of its very liquidy consistency. When you would pump this, it would kind of like splash around, and which was really annoying because it would get on your mirror, and it's kind of a little bit of wasted product. So they listened to their consumers, they fixed the pump situation, so it shouldn't like spray all over the place anymore. Now, the other item I purchased here was the complexion stick, and I want to swatch this next to linen. I picked up Ecru, which according to their website would be my summer shade. So here's Ecru, this is linen. I find the Merit website to have a very good description of their foundations, and they have really good pictures. I have literally guessed on my shade every single time, and I've never gotten a bad like batch, in the sense of like I've never guessed very incorrectly that I'm not able to use the foundation. So if you use me as a shade reference, linen would be your all-around foundation shade, and then Ecru would be your summer shade. And so we're just gonna go ahead and apply this all over the skin. This foundation is just, you guys know, you guys see it on my Instagram. I wear this all the time, and every time I wear it, everybody always asks me, wow, your complexion looks beautiful. What are you using? It's the Merit foundation stick. I love how light this formula is. You get a lot of coverage. Now, Merit doesn't, oh, by the way, I'm using the new #1 brush that came in my set that I picked up. I needed another one of these brushes because I don't only use them for foundation application. I actually use them to blend out bronzer, blush, all of it. So I just wanted to have an extra one, especially when you have more than one foundation shade. It's a necessity. Not that I don't have enough brushes in my collection, let's be serious. Like right now you're looking at, do you see that? Those cups, those are all brushes. By the way, dirty brushes that I keep putting off and not cleaning. And I read on Instagram the other day, somebody put up like a funny meme that was like, my toxic trait is I just continue to buy new makeup brushes so that I don't have to wash the ones I actually own. That may be my toxic trait. Anyways, this Merit doesn't really like call this a foundation stick. It's a complexion stick because it doubles as concealer or foundation. You can use it for whatever you want. And as you can see, just with one layer, like look how much coverage that has given me. And you can build it up as much as you want. I usually like to leave it right here. I'm okay with, you know, having my acne scars peek through. I'm totally fine with that. It doesn't bother me. But I know that some people have very dark circles under your eyes and stuff like that. So this also doubles up as a concealer. Next up, I want to go in with the Western Atelier contour stick in the color Biscuit. And that's another thing about the Merit products is I don't exclusively use Merit, and they play so well with literally anything that I've used their products for. They play nicely with others. And we all love that, because I find that we all have different preferences and skincare needs, and I find that even if you pick up like 1 or 2 things, I would say definitely try the serum or the complexion stick. I would say the third item I always recommend, like I said, depending on your preference, right? So like, you know that question people ask, if you were on a deserted island, I'm using the Merit bronzer stick in the color Clay. If you were on a deserted island, what would be like the one thing you would take? For me, it's lipstick. I love lipstick. I can't tell you my obsession with it, but everybody who knows me knows that I love lipstick. So that would be my one makeup item that I would take. But the top 3 things I recommend from the brand is definitely their complexion stick, their glow serum, their lipstick, any of them too. Like, it does, like the matte ones I find are just as good as their satin formula, which is the ones that come in the brown packaging. The matte ones come in a black packaging, which I'll show you right now because I actually picked up a matte shade with this order. And so these are the original satin ones, and these are the matte ones. So see, black, brown. Now, my favorite shade in the satin formula is Baby, which is this one, which I'll go ahead and swatch for you guys here. It's a pinky lavender shade, and I'm definitely gonna need a new one of these before the year's over. It's my most used shade. And so I did pick up Equestrian, which is a matte shade. This is a deep chocolate brown. And you have the little Merit embossed. And so I'm just gonna swatch this on the back of my hand. I'm already prepping for fall. And we're in July. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go in with their blush bombs. This one's in Beverly Hills. This is a new shade I picked up several weeks ago. Apparently this is like one of their most sold shades. And I'm not gonna lie, I understand why. And so I'm just gonna blend that out with like an IT Cosmetics foundation brush. These blushes are goof proof, honestly. Even if you don't do, even if you don't know how to do makeup, they're really hard to mess up. They're very easy to blend. They are not gonna really dry down, but they work really well with the foundation, because when I wear it with the foundation, it'll suck right into, like, my skin will suck it right up. So you can tell that they put a lot of thought into the formulas of their products and how they're gonna work together. The bronzer is actually has a natural finish, and so it doesn't really stay too tacky or whatnot. It just has that natural finish. It's not a matte or satin finish. It's a natural finish. It's like right in between. Very much like the Tower 28 Bronzinos. All right, so here we have Beverly Hills, and I've really been liking taking my blush over the bridge of my nose and across to give me that like sun-kissed kind of look. I love a very subtle blush, and I find that out of all the shades they have, I think I understand why Beverly Hills is probably like their #1 shade. It's just because it's a very everyday friendly shade. You don't have to think about it. And I find that most people that like Merit and purchase Merit are, you know, people that don't wear a lot of makeup. They want things to be quick and easy, so I totally get it. I'm gonna go in with Studio. This is one of their single shadows. It is a purpley mauve tone. This color I find this is my favorite shade out of all the single shadows that they have. And this is another product I recommend a lot because it's so easy to use. I prefer to use it with my finger because this particular shade is one that is buildable. So you can wear it like a light layer, which is what I'm doing right now, and wear it like as an everyday shade. But when you build this up, this can easily become a beautiful, soft, smoky eye. So I'm literally just tapping my finger in here. Another thing about these eyeshadows is work one eye at a time, because I'm gonna tell you right now, they do not budge. I applied some of the Westman Atelier Brow Bone pencil in the color Bark to my brows. I went ahead and I went in with my Merit Brow Gel and Neutral. And I did apply some of the Westman Atelier eyeliner just to the outer corner of the eye in the brown shade. And then I'm gonna go in with the Westman Atelier lipstick in Lit. This is my favorite lipstick shade. And this is the mini. So once I run out of this, I do wanna get the full size version of it. And I'm really hoping that by the end of this year, they add that limited edition shade Petal, which if I had to choose between Petal and Lit, Petal would be my favorite lipstick shade. So I know it's coming. I know it's coming, I just don't know when. And I did apply some of the Westman Atelier I Want You mascara, which comes in the red vessel. Do not confuse it with the original mascara, which comes like in a gold vessel. That one's terrible. Buy this one if you like my lashes. I'm using the color brown. And then let's try on this new Equestrian shade on the lips. Here we have a very light layer of Equestrian, like a wash. Their matte lipsticks are very movable. They're not gonna dry out the lips. And I find that they wear very nicely, which means like as you drink or you eat, well, obviously it's gonna fall off because they're not like liquid lipsticks. They're not very long lasting, but they wear well in the sense of like as you eat or you drink, or as you wear it throughout the day, it's not gonna get patchy or crack. You know what I mean? Like most matte lipsticks tend to do. It just wears really nicely. It'll start to become more like a stain on the lips until you reapply. I think they did a very good job with their matte lipstick formula. I'm gonna build this up for you guys just for the purpose of this video. And this is exactly why I got this shade. Is that not the most beautiful cool tone brown you've ever seen? Comparison swatches are coming soon. Okay, now let's talk about this bag. All right, so here is the bag. It does come folded in half in this beautiful dust bag. That's another thing. Like every time Merit does a collaboration, they nail it. And every bag that they've done has come with its own dust bag. This is, can I tell you, the color of this bag is absolutely stunning. I already wore it. I already styled it last night for dinner. And so then last minute I got afraid that I was gonna dirty it before I could even film this, and so I ended up leaving it. So here it is. You see how it's this like champagne olive tone? It has a hidden magnetic button that you can't see, but you can feel it. And it's like right here. So when you open the bag, it has a slightly narrow opening at the top, but it's actually wide enough to fit all your stuff. So even my phone, that's a Pro Max version. Let me just show you the little logo. This looks like a luxury handbag. Like, they don't play around when they do their collaborations, and I love that about them. They pay a lot of attention to detail in everything. So when you get your bag, it's gonna come with the sides folded in half like this. You see what I'm talking about? You can unfold it if you want, but I understand now the purpose of this. So this bag can be worn 3 different ways, which is why the strands are super, super long, because you can actually wear it on your shoulders. So compared to the original signature bag, which ships for free with your first Merit order, if you've already done that, then you should already have one of these because it's just automatically added to your bag. These little handles are much lower, so you really only have the option of using it like a little clutch, right? With these long straps, you can actually tie them and wear it as a shoulder bag. Like, let me show you. You see, there's no armpit situation. You can wear it a little bit lower to where this fold is and have it be like a handbag situation, you know, where it just like hangs down like your arm. Or you can wear it clutch style, like it's original, like the original, right? Like that. And still have enough space to be able to get in and out of the bag, okay? Now, this bag is flat, okay? Which is different from the original. It is a flat consistency. The original has a wide base, okay? Now, with that said, this looks to me like an evening bag, like something real fancy and subtle. It's just warm and luxurious. That's the vibe I get from this. And so in here, if you were to just put your phone, this bag would just lay flat, because obviously, but you have the option of putting whatever you want in here to be, see, wide, and then it'll just stand up. So that's your choice. So let's just see what it looks like with stuff on the inside. When I put in the blush, let's put in the eyebrow gel, complexion stick, lipstick, and an eyeshadow. So you see, it holds a lot of stuff. It doesn't seem like it does, but it really does. It holds quite a lot. And so when you place it down, it tends to just look like this. Now, if you only put your phone in it, and my phone is large and heavy, it's not gonna lay flat. It'll just be like straight, you know, very narrow and like lay down. But if you have just regular stuff in here, it will. And that magnetic closure is really nice. So it just, it'll just lock up, right? It'll just cinch up right in the center there, and then your stuff won't fall out, which is really nice, especially if you're wearing this as a shoulder bag or like an arm handle handbag situation. You don't want your stuff just sliding out, you know? So it's really very convenient to have the magnet there. Now, if you overfill this bag, the magnet will come loose on its own, because the magnet in here is very small. It's designed to be very seamless, and it doesn't have a super, super strong hold. So if you overfill it, you probably won't be able to get the magnet to stick. But if you just fill it as normal, It literally magnetizes shut on its own. I love this bag. I can't wait to use this. It's absolutely stunning. The color they chose, I have no words. I have no words. This is absolutely stunning, and they outdid themselves. Congratulations, Merit, on another amazing collaboration. And this feels sturdy. It feels beautiful. If you pay attention to the stitching, it's lovely. I forgot to tell you, these handles come like ironed like this, sandwich style, because it makes it easier for you to tie this in a knot to whatever height you want. If you try to unfold them and tie them as such, you can, it's just a little bit more difficult. It's a lot easier to tie it if they're sandwiched up. So again, attention to detail. And I know a lot of you were waiting to see this in person, and I just highly recommend. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to shop my affiliate link in the description box below. It really does help support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.